Hey guys, welcome back. I have a layout today I'm going to do for the scrap room for flavors of the month, and this is for June 2022. And I am working with Carta Beach Party, so it has that great texture that I adore from Carta. I have one sticker sheet and I have banner cuteness. I've got this cute little shark, a cute little crab, so I have really good stuff. This will really work for my layout. And I have some die cut pieces. So all of this stuff, I mean, it's rather awesome for what I'm gonna do. And I love these pieces. You know, the piece that pops out of the piece, because you put a little bit of dimensional adhesive and pop it up and it looks rather nifty. Okay, so I have all of those pieces. So what I thought I would do is do the Freaky Fast Friday formula. So let's take a look at it together. So for the formula, I have got, I need to do a 6 1/4 by 11 3/4, 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, 3.75 by 4.75, and then a 0.5 by 11.75. So that can be a branding strip maybe. Guys, seriously, I'm filming so the trash truck shows up. How rude. Anywho, so I'm gonna do that. And then of course I need a 12 by 12 paper for the background. Lovely. And these are my photos. So here's this orientation is me, and I'm in front of a big octopus holding a boat on the sand. And this is the hubs, and he's in front of a shark. And that was on Anna Maria Island in Florida at the end of April. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for a minute, probably gonna use this white for my background. I know, it's terrifying. And then with these 3 pieces, which of course it's like 6 pieces, so maybe I'll rethink this. I don't know. I got to figure out what I might want to border it with. Anywho, I will cut those 4 pieces for the formula, trim out my photo, and I want to mat it with whatever goodies are left over, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is where I am so far. I have my cuts, which are fine. Small issue with this being 11.75, my paper right here is 11.5. So I'm gonna have to trim off that little piece and use it somewhere on the layout. So we're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and do that just for fairsies. We have to be like, you know, fully transparent. So it's not a big piece, but it'll play a part somewhere. So that works a little bit better for going across my page evenly. Now, what else do we have that's a little wonky? This is the same, so I probably will chop it so that I just have a few beach balls to go into a cluster somewhere. Not exactly sure where. So now that is chopped. Okay, fine. Now these pieces, the rest of the pieces I think are perfectly fine. The pattern papers I have left, I have this gorgeous yellow, which I'm going to mat my photos in. I've got the red. I mean, I have some of everything. So matting will not be a problem. So I have that in mind. Oh, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink all of my edges with a Distress ink and tumble glass. I would have used Distress Oxide. I just pulled this one first. So no biggie on that. I'm just going to go ahead and chit on my edges because, you know, I want to. I'm going to mat these ASAP in yellow because I think that would make them pop like crazy. And I'll be back once I figure out where all of these pieces go. Okay, so before I attach everything down, I want to show you what I was thinking. So you know how I have this piece right here. I'm going to take the other piece, I believe, and end up putting it there. So I'm going to have it kind of like this. So I didn't need to really do much trimming at all, but that's fine. I'm going to cut a piece off of this really nice red and just go ahead and stick it down here so it looks like a big old continuous piece that is indeed red. I'm going to pop this one up on a little bit of foam because, you know, I want to, pretty much. And then this, I don't know. I was thinking, what if I did, okay, hold on. What if I take my cute little beach balls, have that one end there, and have this piece just be a little bit of a blue piece here? I think we're gonna do that. And I'll trim this, the part that's hiding underneath, and bring it to the end. Okay, I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. All right guys, I have all of my pieces down. I think it's really fun. You can see the sea creatures that were on the sand and all of that. So now I just get to work in these goodies. Now, Hello Summer doesn't work. It was April, so I'm gonna put that aside. Refresh and Chill, actually we were like dying of heat because it was our first day in Florida. So I'm gonna put these really gorgeous coral type colors to the side. Now, I do love this Sun, Surf, Sea, Salt, Sand. So that might be a title. Not quite sure. Like, I like these little scallop edges, so it might have to stick out kind of prominent. And of course, I will ink it and come up with some kind of twine. I need plain white twine, guys. I have all of these colored up twine bits. It's a little weird. Probably not weird. Probably just because you use the basics up first. I mean, I have like white lacy looking stuff, but just need plain, plain, plain. All right, and I'll pop out those little pieces. So I think I'm gonna pop that up right there, and that can be our title. Let me get my little pokerator. I'm sure there's a real name for this thing, but it is what it is. Because these little touches are the cute stuff in life. Come on, let's poke them out. So I have that. What else can I tell you? I have so many pictures from this trip. I have zoo pics. I have pics from the Salvador Dali Museum. And we saw some Picasso stuff while we were there. And from St. Pete, from Siesta Key, from Longboat Key, St. Armand Circle. I mean, there's pics are coming. Like fast and furious type things. All right, I have all of these Frankenstein pieces right here. I want to use them up. So we're just going to do that so that I don't have them all kicking around on the side of my desk. So we have that. That will work. Very messy, I know. There we go. ATG didn't want to cooperate. Okay, so we have that inked in with a little bit of our tumble glass and our Distress Oxide. And it's just enough blue to make it stand out. And it's right next to this photo, so that's awesome. Great. Now this Just Chillin' little sea turtle that reminds me of Crush definitely has to go on. And guys, I know I'm going to be doing it blue on blue, but that's cool. That's fine. This little bit of extra inking that I'm going to do is actually going to add a lot to it. See how it just adds just a little bit. I'm going a little heavy so it shows up more on the blue than I would have to on the white. And so what else? Hey, I know I have a really good question for you guys. So I don't know why, but I'm late to the Distress Oxides party. I know it's Distress ink. So I have some. What are your very favorite colors of Distress Oxide? Because I've been working on my collection of them and I love some of the techniques you can do with them. I mean, of course, Distress inks are great, but they react so much to me like Distress Oxides without like being able to do like, you know, the splatty water technique where you pull it up and all of that. So I want to add to my collection a little bit. So I feel like this is pointing to both that picture and down here, which I am digging. And a little bit on the red, super cute. Now, this Sunny Days might get saved. It might. Sun Squad, are we the Sun Squad? It was almost the same size as that. I don't know. That we'll see. Now, because I have all of these cute pieces and there's a Sharky there and I want to bring the shark by the shark stuff. So I'm going to add some more of these stickers and I'll be right back. Oh, and I also want to find some twine. So the last thing I think I'm going to do is go onto my little mat right here and squish a little ink on and turn it into splatty bits because then I know it's going to match perfectly. I have a glass mat, so I can go right on it and clean right from it too. So let's see how this looks. And I do favor using a water brush lately. It just is my thing. Let's go right here. And of course, since I'm doing it on camera, it's not going to cooperate right away. But that's all right. There we go. Just some splatty bits. They look like water, so that's awesome. They'll of course dry a little bit lighter as well. All right, that is cute. Let me make sure that it's down here a little bit too. A little bit on our tag, fun, fun. A little bit around crush up here. All right, that's awesome. Let me cover the Mister's photo down here. Get some around our shark guy. Little bit coming down onto the white, because of course that's where it's going to show the most, so why not? And that, my friends, is that. So let me show you up close. Like I said, the splatty bits will dry lighter, but thought I'd show you from the get-go what we have going on. So that is my layout. Now I'm going to have links down below for the ScrapRoom website, blog, and Facebook group. So be sure to pop over there to all of those places. You'll be able to see what the rest of the DT has done with these goodies. And then share what you have come up with, because I always like to see, like when they split up the embellishments and stuff, I'm always so curious to, you know, what everybody else get and what are they doing with it, and, you know, what pictures did they use with it, all that kind of stuff. Okay, links down below, and aside from that, guys, I'll be back ever so soon with another video. Bye for now.